something very wrong with me. I'm tired all the time, all the freaking time. This weather, this hot weather, I feel like summer, nah. I know people love it, but summer is like the worst season ever. Like even spring comes with allergies. My eyes are always itchy. I have sinuses now. My throat is dry. Ayo. Things like that. And then summer, yo, the heat that comes with summer is crazy. But anyway, I realized I don't have a YouTube intro. Do I even want one? I don't know. Anyway, today, because it's such a personal topic to me, we're going to talk about the effect of strict parents and why people that grow up with strict parents are disasters inside. And I know that because I'm talking, okay, most people, let me say most people, I don't want to offend anybody that could potentially watch this video, but most people, including myself, are disasters on the inside. And yeah, first and foremost, growing up in a strict household just tells you two things. One, your parents don't trust you to make your own decisions, and two, you knowing that your parents don't trust you to make your own decisions, you rely on outside opinions to make decisions. For example, you want to um you're done with high school, you want to apply to a uni. You say to yourself, okay, I know the person that I am, I know how I do 1 2 3, I'm going to apply to a private institution. And then you tell your parentals you've done applying, you applied for like a bursary and everything, and then you go and tell your parentals and they're like, you crazy, you can't go to a private institution. Private institutions are for dummies. Private institutions, this, that, and the third, and then that causes you to be like, wow, maybe I am a dummy, and maybe I should just go apply to a public institution, things like that. Or you say, I don't want to go to uni at all. I just don't feel like, that was me, literally, at the end of high school. I felt like I didn't want to go to uni at all. And it was literally like, they literally said, okay, but also I didn't know what I wanted to do. But that's because, okay, wait, we'll get there. So, for example, you don't want to go to uni, and they're like, no, you can't not go to uni. You're going to end up as a failure in life. Da, 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 da. And that's not true. There are so many people that didn't go to uni that are successful in this life or whatever, So yeah, it leads you to not being able to trust yourself and trust your own decisions, leading you to become, I don't know, leading you to become an unlikable person. Trust me, I've heard that a lot of times. And it hurts because you're just like, the life that I'm used to, the criticism that I'm used to has forced me to become a perfectionist. And now if things don't go my way, or if I'm doing something and it's not going according to plan, you break down because you're just like, deep down that it's not that deep, but because of the way you grew up and because of the criticism you got growing up, any small little thing you did, mistake or not mistake, whatever you did, it always resulted in you and them bringing you down and criticizing you for something maybe you didn't even know how to do it, and then they criticized you, they called you dumb for not knowing the basic things that they didn't teach you. You know what I'm saying? And the perfectionism that comes with that is super toxic, because now you're just like, if I don't succeed in this, if I don't succeed in the thing that they chose for me, it's something that you don't even want to do, or maybe it is something that you want to do, I don't know, you're going to break down and you're not going to have direction in life. Scary. Stop being strict parents. Also, yeah, with strict parents, you can't make your own friends. Every time I've made friends, every single time I've made friends, they were always judged from how they look on the outside. And I don't even think they didn't even look bad. They just look like normal freaking people who, I don't know what was wrong with my friends, honestly. Still to this day, I don't understand why they were judged like that without getting to be, without, what is the English? Without getting a chance to be like, what is the English? Anyway, you get what I'm saying. You know, you don't get to make your own friends. Every single little aspect of your life is judged immensely. Every single decision that you make is, I don't want to keep using criticized because criticized is going to become, you know, when you say a word over and over and then it just loses its meaning and then you're just like criticize, criticize. But you get what I'm saying. Every single decision, you want to do this, they say no. I don't see sense in that. You must do it this way or things like that. Strict and controlling parents. Because I believe maybe, I don't know. I've never seen it before. I've never seen a strict parent that's not controlling. So yeah, I'm talking from my experience anyway. Yeah, you don't get to make friends, you don't get to go out, find hobbies, find things that you actually like. I never got to do that. Anytime I wanted to do a sport or partake in literally anything, I was denied because they were like, no, you must focus on your books, you must pass this, that, and the third. I don't know what's wrong with my nose. You know, so I never got to experience things outside of school that I actually liked. I'm only experiencing it now at the ripe age of 24. Imagine, like, I keep thinking, if I got to discover what I actually liked in high school when I was 14, 15, 16, would I be here like now? Would I still would I have made with the choices that were made for me? Oh, man, I don't know why I can't speak, but you get what I'm saying. You get. So yeah, not being able to trust the people that you brought into this world is crazy. It's a crazy business, but anyway. Yeah, you get um after that, after you don't have friends, you don't have hobbies, you don't have anything that interests you except staying in your room, being a recluse, then they complain about it. They're like, why are you always in your room? Why don't you ever talk to me? You're literally raising your children to not like you. Do you understand that? You can't, your child is not going to feel safe. Trust and believe. I did not feel safe growing up at all, except when I went to go visit my aunt, who I consider as a mother, but it's fine. Your child is not going to feel safe with you. If they have a problem, like for me, I was bullied heavily, heavily in both primary school and high school. Heavily bullied. And it caused me to be suicidal about it because I was like, nobody likes me at school. At home, they don't want to hear me out. What's the point of me living, you know? And if I had gotten the chance to actually like analyze myself, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm glad that I didn't because life just gets worse as you get older, and you just you're just blamed for things that, first of all, should not have been your responsibility in the first place. You know, as parents now, you want to see your child succeed. You want to push them into the world at 18, knowing that you did the best for them. You instilled trust, respect, knowledge, everything, everything. They know how to clean after themselves. They know how to freaking socialize with people. They have respect and stuff like that. And if you don't do that, you're going to raise these people that society claims, okay, not society claims, society deems as crazy. Okay, not crazy, but you get me. People that are insufferable, grew up with parents that did not instill proper values and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then those parents still come back and be like, why do you act like this? Why don't you respect me? Why don't you talk to me? Let's stand on the third, and you're just like, if I had a camera, if I had footage of the way that you raised me, I would answer your question, but I can't answer your question because you're going to think I'm being disrespectful. Me talking back to you, me answering your questions is me being disrespectful. Then when I'm quiet, it's like, what's wrong? But every time I speak, I'm being disrespectful, you know? Then after that, you become, yes, as I was saying, you become depressed, you become anxious, you become a perfectionist. You want everything to be perfect. You distract yourself from things that you need to deal with because you know the moment that you deal with it, everything's gonna come out and like it's going to be a mess. Just like with me, I I don't trust anyone because I fear that they're going to judge me the way that the people who were supposed to protect me and keep me safe judged me for every little thing that I did. I remember very clearly there was a day when uh, one of the parentals were like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I think I was like maybe 17, 18. I was lost. I'm still lost. I don't, okay, kind of. And she was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then I was like, I don't know. I still, I haven't figured out and then she cut me off. And then she asked like one of my siblings like what they wanted to become, and then she answered, and then she was like, wow, at least there's hope. And I was like, what did you just say? I was so hurt that day. I think I cried. I genuinely think I cried that day because I was like, not only did you not allow me to go out, make friends, make hobbies and stuff, not only did you prioritize my siblings over me, not only did you um not even like aid in any way in my education, you still have the audacity to say at least there's hope after basically, yeah, no. That day I think I cried. I don't know how old I was. This trauma from growing up has has made most of my memories disappear because I think even if I remember it, I'll become a drunkard. And I wanted to say this again, going into uni, I started drinking because I had problems. Why else wouldn't I drink? Why else wouldn't I smoke? The only thing I'm glad I didn't do was drugs. Even though I knew I was never gonna touch drugs. Me, drugs, no. No. But drinking, I was also like hesitant on it because going into uni in first year, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna club, I'm not gonna do this. Then something happened, and I was just like, yeah, no, it's going down. Um, yeah. After that, after all that anxiousness and all of that, you become rebellious. Obviously, I used to sneak out of the house and go and want to explore the world for myself. I made friends that lived in like the estate that we lived in, but nobody knew. There was a day when I went out with those friends. I don't even know how I planned that outing. I don't want to lie to you, but we went to a friend's place and we went to go watch the game. And then I came back and nobody even noticed I was gone. That hurt. It hurt. It was fine. I expected that, but that hurt because I was like, how do you not notice your child is not in the house? You get things like that. Things like also when I went to go watch the movie with Bay in high school. Things like that. Also, when I was in matric, sorry man, I don't know what's on my nose. When I was in matric, me and a friend planned to go to Gold Reef City. And I was like, obviously I don't have a phone and I need the transport. Take my mother's numbers. You know what she did? She was like, nope. I wanted to go to a friend of mine's house too. We were supposed to go chill and study and stuff. She sabotaged that. So she like every single thing that I wanted to do that was fine was sabotaged. Everything else my little siblings wanted to do was allowed. She went out literally when she was in grade 6. She went out with her friends and their mom to I don't know where. had it been me. So yeah, man, this thing of a PSA to parents that are having newborn babies that want to be strict, just understand you're going to raise a child that is sneaky, depressed, anxious. She's going to grow up with perfectionism. She's going to choose the wrong friends on purpose or by accident. I don't know, because you don't trust her, his or her judge, or they, whatever they identify as. Okay, but okay, I'm not gonna get into that. You're going to raise a child that I already said trust, right? That just does not know where they fit in the world, because every decision that they've made from birth to 18 was judged and criticized and stuff like that. So when they start to live by themselves, trust and believe, it's going to be hell. It's going to be a mess. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was a learning lesson for some people, because this thing is not a joke. Growing up, you can't even see friends. You can't even, like, you have problems inside. You can't talk to the people that birthed you, the ones that are supposed to make you safe. You don't have a phone. You can't call any of your other relatives. The people that birthed you are also tarnishing your name to other relatives, so your other relatives believe things that are not even true. Or maybe they are true. I don't know. You don't get to say your side of the story because you have to respect your relatives, you know. So yeah, I hope this was a learning lesson. I hope I finished my sentences, because sometimes when I talk, I tend to, my train of thought just like, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, bye.